Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, I am very much pleased and honored to be part of this highly reputable meeting to share with you our experience at the Mycetoma Research Center on the clinical trials. My name is Professor Fahal. I am a professor of surgery, University of Khartoum, the Mycetoma Research Center. I am going to talk about the experience of the Mycetoma Research Center on clinical trials, conduction, and planning. I would like to declare there is no conflict of interest in this presentation. The main objective of this presentation is to share the Mycetoma Research Center experience on conducting the clinical trials. Other important objective is to help our young colleagues to make it happening properly, nicely, and neatly. In this presentation, I am going to talk about mycetoma as a neglected tropical disease, its journey, the obstacles we faced, and the achievement we achieved, and some take-home messages. For those who may not be able to stay to the end of this presentation, I am going to say it is a long journey, but it is worth it, as success ultimately will be achieved. We need to think out of the box during planning, conducting clinical research. I am going to conclude my talk by saying darkness is where magic of the moon light lives. Also, I have to say that determination, it is the seed of our success. Ladies and gentlemen, mycetoma, it is one of the badly neglected tropical disease. It affects the poorest of the poor in poor remote communities. It is caused either by certain fungi or bacteria, and hence it is named as eomycetoma and actinomycetoma respectively. This is our Mycetoma Research Center, Khartoum, Sudan.
The Mycetoma Research Center was established in 1991 at Soba University Hospital under the umbrella of the University of Khartoum. It is a WHO collaborating center on mycetoma and is recognized globally as a world leader and an authoritative advisor in mycetoma management and research. The vision of the center is to continue as a world-leading center to lead the change in the mycetoma patient quality of life.
The journey of the Mycetoma Research Center started in 1991 with many hurdles, difficulties, constraints. First, mycetoma, it is one of the badly neglected tropical disease. It enjoyed zero national and international awareness, with massive knowledge gap, zero statistics, zero funding, and zero interests. It was a big zero when we started the center. It took from us a good 3 years to convince the WHO to include mycetoma as one of the neglected tropical diseases. We started with a very meager experience in administrating, conducting clinical trials. The journey was difficult, with very poor experience in administration of research and conducting clinical trials. We started with a zero budget, and we started with zero international national collaborations, and that is a very important step in conducting clinical research. We had 101 obstacles hurdles, and constraints. We started at Khartoum Teaching Hospital in a very small, miserable room, and then we moved to Soba University Hospital, again with a very meager and poor infrastructure. Our staff that time were young, green, and lacking clinical experience on conducting clinical trial. But we had a clear vision and objectives. Our main objectives were to have a good management of mycetoma patients, to conduct a superb research and development, to have a good community engagement, and to have a good teaching and training for staff. Looking back, we have a lot of achievement done during the last 30 years. Right now, we are having more than 10,000 mycetoma patients registered at the Mycetoma Center. And this is the setup of our clinical trial premises. Currently, we are collaborating with more than 20 international centers and institutes for research, as well as many NGOs. We have currently more than 5 international research projects running at the Mycetoma Research Center. We managed to publish extensively in highly reputable journals, and we have a good number of master, PhD students, as well as postgraduate fellows. We had a lot of community engagements. We go to the field, we see patients, we offer them health education and socio-economic support. Recently, we established the Mycetoma Vocational and Entrepreneurship Center for helping patients to lead a new life and to be a useful, productive community members. We run a very objective training and teaching program for undergraduate and postgraduate, both in Sudan and overseas. Now, the Mycetoma Research Center is a WHO collaborating center of mycetoma, and it is one of its kind globally. I would like to share with you some take-home messages from our experience on the Mycetoma Research Center on the clinical trials. We need to have a very clear vision, smart objectives, accurate methodology to achieve our objectives and mission, and then we need to have a good communication. Again, I would like to conclude to say that determination is the seed of our success. Another important take-home message is the leadership, and this is important and vital to achieve a good outcome from the clinical trials. There is no secret to success. Preparation, hard work, and learning from the failure. And these are important and vital for success. Also, I would like to say success starts in the mind. Very important to know that every day is a new experience and it is open for new opportunities, and we need to grab these opportunities. Both tear and sweat and salty. Again, I would like to say a willing mind make a hard journey easy. We need to have a very objective collaboration with different partners, either locally or internationally. We need always to race for success. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that let us dream big, to stay positive, to work hard, and then to enjoy the journey. Definitely the journey, it is not an easy one, it is tough, but we need to take the journey. We need to look for opportunities and to take the train for a better world. It is a long journey, a long road for success, but we need to take it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your kind attention.